Hi. What's going on? Is this showing that I'm live yet? There I am. Let me just make sure I'm on. Should be, yeah. I'm lagging. If you're watching this in the future, because YouTube hasn't alerted anybody of this yet, but I did have to be hospitalized for a little bit. Almost a week, and things got really bad. But I'm glad I went, and I'm back trying to figure all this out. And I just wanted to come on and, I don't know, chat. So, I might have to adjust this a little bit, but, man, I am super lagging. That's right. Turn that off. YouTube should pick this up any time now, and then let's see who comes here. I know a couple people were a little worried. I've kind of put people close to me through hell too, but you know, you really see who's going to step up and who needs to get out. So, yeah. Come on, YouTube. If not, I'll just do stuff that I need to do on my computer. Why does it default to top chat? Who even uses that? Like, for real. Let me get my Goodreads up. Sorry the lighting is weird, but whatever, it's always weird. Nope, I think YouTube just picked it up. Hi, Mahar. I remember you. Hi, I have no idea what to call you. Ismet? Hey, Elijah. Oh, thanks, Owen. I don't know. It's just, I think I might have gotten it from Five Below. It's a discount store in the US here. You can order them from Amazon though. Like I got a whole pack of like different colors. Hi, Rainy from South Carolina. I'm also in the US. Hi, Hector. Hi, Rainy. You're watching from Decatur? Remind me where that is. I should know where that is. So what are we gonna do? I just want to chat with you guys because I've been through hell the last few weeks and missed a stream on Sunday, so I wanted to see who popped up so I can tell them what's going on. Oh, in Georgia. I'm sorry. I thought it was like a capital city in a country somewhere, although there is a country of Georgia, so I don't know. The last time I was on, I was really feeling bad, so I also just wanted to like tell people what was going on because some people were really worried. You have 12 pets. That's awesome. Hector is from somewhere. I can't really see the flag, and I don't know that I'd know. What it's from either. I have 5 pets right now. What are your pets, Elijah? Spain. Okay, I thought so too, but I wasn't sure. Oh, Elijah's guessing. Is that France's name? What do you mean? Spanish. I'm sorry. I'm looking over at my computer. I don't know how laggy this is with the comments. I'm sorry. Art or play game. I'm just gonna chat. This isn't really an official like channel video. It's not gonna be on theme. We usually talk about books. That might come up because I always like book recommendations. Oh, Decatur. I don't know where that came from. It's not spelled like that though. Malhar. I speak English and a very little bit of Spanish. I'm trying to learn Spanish more because I think more people in this country that are white need to learn Spanish. So I know a little. Yeah, I'm sorry, Hector. I should have known that. It was a really tiny flag on the screen, though, in my defense. I'm still waiting to hear what Elijah's pets are. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Had a rough week. I know Malhar's been here before. I'm waiting to see if another few pop up because they were in my chat on Wednesday, and that was a bad day. I think Spanish will be the #1 language in the US soon. Not with this president. He's trying to deport people who speak Spanish, whether they're illegal or not. It's scary. You know, as a white person, I have a certain amount of privilege. And I know that's like a buzzword where people don't understand what that means, but it means that you have an advantage without having to think about it. So as a white woman who doesn't speak Spanish, they're hopefully not going to come after me, but they shouldn't be going after other people either. So many other countries, everybody speaks at least 2 languages. It's pathetic. And like they do teach us languages in school here, but we never really get fluent in them. And I did take Spanish for several years, but it was like 20 years ago. So I've retained some of it, but not much. Thank you for your grace with that, Hector. Because, yeah. Dog, cat, another dog. So 2 dogs and a cat. Snake, lizard, gecko, 3 frogs, 3 sugar gliders. Oh, cool. What kind of snake and what kind of lizard? I know you said gecko, but because I have a bearded dragon, a rat snake, and a red-eared slider, my turtle, and then a cat, and I have the falconry bird that I have the license for. Bearded dragon. Okay, yeah, mine too. I have videos about mine. I just put up it was already loaded, but it was while I was away. About some outdoor enrichment for my bearded dragon and a ball python. Very popular. We've had a couple over the years. They're not my favorite snake. I don't know. I think like the colubrids, the rat snakes, corn snakes, I think they have more personality. Thanks, Elijah. Wait a minute. I missed Malhar's comment here. Deport or no deport? Historical process? Is that what you were trying to say? USA will be like Mexico in a few decades? Not the way things are going. We might not even be a country by then. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know Mexico has its problems, but I don't know. I'm from, oh, please don't make me identify flags. You're Turkish. Turkish? Is that what it is? Are you at your kitchen? It seems lovely. No, I'm in my guest room with my plant back there. That plant is around the entire room almost. Turkish. Okay, cool. I had a Turkish boss at my first job. and he was the nicest person, such a hard worker. That's cool. Yeah, we usually talk about animals or art, which is kind of my broad category for all the weird things I'm interested in, but lately it's been books. I've posted some makeup stuff, but I've been struggling to keep up with it, and I think that's going to be the case for the rest of this year, especially. I'm just going to have to do it, you know, in between whatever happens. So the YouTube's it's not the most important thing going on, but it helps me. Like, I've been really enjoying the lives, and I've been trying to do them every week on Sundays, but I missed it because I was actually in the hospital. Things got really, really bad here for me, and I did have to get taken to the hospital for about a week, but I'm back. I'm trying to figure out what to do next. You can call me Anna, Elijah. I go by Anna. And I mean that, and that's sad. It started with America first. I don't know if you mean it'll be another Mexico in like a bad way or a good way. I have no idea what the future holds. We have no idea what the present holds in this country right now. And those of us who didn't vote for this person are terrified. Some of us who did vote for I mean, I don't know. I didn't vote for him. I don't have any problem saying that. But a lot of people who did not, or who did vote for him, are suffering. And it's horrible. You go by Eli. Okay, I'll call you Eli. In a bad way. I don't know enough about Mexico to know that. I know some places are lovely and some are very problematic and dangerous, but I don't know. I've never been there. Just another country in America like Brazil or Mexico. I think it's definitely changing. And not for the better. At least not now. I've never been so affected by government in such a negative way. It's crazy. Ismet, are you trying to get me to say 6'7"? Because I find 6'7" hilarious as long as you don't spam the chat with it. Definitely not a leader of the democratic world. Yep. I agree. It's not. I mean, Rome didn't fall in a day, you know, like they say, and America's not going to fall in a day either. But I think we can point to some specific days that it got worse significantly. Eli has to leave. Oh, thanks. I hope you can come later. And thanks for subscribing. I'll probably be on for like an hour or two. We just kind of chit chat. I don't know if I get. I think I'm gonna be fine. But if I get really upset, I might make this unlisted or private. But probably won't. I think it's gonna be fine. I'm a lot better now. And without that leadership, the economy will decrease too. It already has. The economy is shit in this country. It is horrible. But Trump's just saying, sorry, I didn't want to say the T word, because then YouTube will think I want to, like, talk about him and supporters will show up. I mean, if you voted for him, I'm not trying to attack you, okay? I'm not. I want to get along. But these are my opinions and my experience. Bye, Eli. I forget what I was saying, Mahar, I'm sorry. It's bad. Mafioso, yeah. You know, that's a really great word to describe him, actually. 'Cause it's all about him, and it's all about him. It's not about a country. It's not about people. It's crazy. He's made the economy better for rich people. And like I know people say that during every like presidency, but there's literally people starving because he cut food assistance. Yep. And poo-poo's slave. Yep. We need more words like Voldemort that's like who shall not be named. I can't call everybody Voldemort. That's from Harry Potter, in case you don't know. This is a Pepsi. No adult drinks today. But yeah, Mahar, this is crazy. I can't believe this is being allowed to happen. And it's been less than a year that he's technically been in power. And he's managed to destroy so much stuff. It's just crazy. Yeah, the arsenal. I'm trying not to even think about that. I hope a meteor hits the Earth or something before World War III actually breaks out. But I mean, there's a lot of, and that's another thing that Goofball says is that he's stopped 7 wars. Now he's saying 8 wars. He doesn't even know where the countries are on the map. He's just making stuff up and posting it online, and I'm like, how is this real? How is this the leader? Who is this? I mean, every day we're just kind of like, seriously? We're just kind of getting numb to it at this point. I don't know. I forget where you're from, Mahar, but I mean, what's it like where you live? You don't have to say where you live, but like, what is it like in another country? I don't know. Where did Hector go? I'd like to see how it is in like Spain right now too. You don't believe in World War III? All the world becomes a chaos you don't want to live in. I don't either. You're in Europe. Okay. Depending on what part of Europe, I imagine things are better there. Oh, and now they're cutting healthcare for people right before winter. Like the flu season, cold season. It's shameful. It really is. I don't necessarily want to talk about like that the whole stream. I just kind of wanted to come on and say hi. Cartels and fear. Yeah, unfortunately. Like, I wish it wasn't, but this is... Sorry. I'm usually sensitive about eating on camera, but at least I shouldn't talk while I'm chewing. I'm sorry. I forget what I was saying. I was a little upset before I came on, so I'm a little bit, dissociated. But yeah, sorry I missed the stream on Sunday. I was in the hospital, and it was rough. I'm gonna look for some more comments. I don't know, YouTube's not throwing this out there as much. I guess because I don't really have a topic, but sorry. This is my snake tank back there. I don't think you can see her. She's behind that stuff there. What was I gonna do? Oh. I don't know. This was mostly to just kind of let people know I'm back from the hospital. So I mean, some people were concerned about me, and they were right. But I was hospitalized, and now I'm out. You don't want to say bad about other countries, but it is like it is. Exactly. I mean, I don't want to say bad about my own country, you know, but it's all we can do is like talk about it. I don't know. USA is a good place to live. I don't know if India and China are not. I know they've got, you know, issues of their own going on. I don't know. I mean, sadly, I don't know as much about it as I should, probably. I mean, I think you're right. I mean, you can certainly say what you want, you know. You're being respectful, so tell us your opinions. I don't mind. Yeah, and then that's the sad part, is that the USA is still a lot better than like some of the other countries. Billions of poor people. That's, well, I don't know about billions. There's only like 8 billion of us on the planet, but yeah, millions of poor people. I think we're headed that way without free speech. Yeah. It really depends on where you go. But I think he's trying to make America like that, where he is the only speech. You know, he is the only one that gets to determine the truth, the reality. Oh, why am I sitting like this? Ugh. 1.5 billion in each of them? Really? Oh my gosh, you're right. Well, according to Google, like 2 seconds. Wow, I didn't realize it was that high in both. Wow. 17% of the world's people live in India. And the average life expectancy is 28.8 years. Not great. Hey, Joshy. How are you doing? It's been rough here for me, but I'm back. What do you mean, Mahar? I'm not sure what you mean right now. Super, huh? Super what? What's up? I'm just kind of giving a health update, but not many regulars have come through. Maybe because it's a weekday, I don't know. Oh, the life expectancy. I wonder what the life expectancy is according to Google in the US. Let me see what it says. I'm just curious. I think it changes every year. The life expectancy in 2023 was 78.4 years. Wow. 70? Oh, you just looked it up too. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else get... Are we making fart jokes now? What are we doing? I said can't say it. Zaka. I'm gonna call you that unless you say to call you something else. Little too much information there, but okay. And see GDP per capita. In what country now? What does that even mean? I'm too stupid to know what that even means. What does that mean? I'm trying to figure out what it means. Income per person. Thank you. It says it's 86 grand. Yeah, right. No way. No way is that true. We are poor. I'm looking at this map again. I just did zero research on this, but like DC, Washington DC has the highest GDP And that's where all the government people are. You just got out of school on the bus. I guess you're on your phone then. How was school today? You mean in India and China? Yeah, let me look. I mean, it's a different cost of living though. Holy crap, it's like $3,000 in India and 13,000 in China. So India's, wow. That's what it says the GDP is in the US, but it is not true. That is not what most people are making, I think. Joshy, we just got on oh, here's Hector. We were talking about living in different countries and like how it's going. Hey, and so Hector, I was wondering like how your government, I mean, I know this is a loaded question, but like what is it like living in Spain right now since you were Hi Philip, hi Jasmine. Indom, your exams are nearly over. That's great. Good luck on them. I guess you're getting out for like winter break or something. Hi Philip, I'm doing a lot better than the last time you saw me. I was in the hospital for a week. I made that last live private, but I was extremely distraught and it got worse that later that day. So I ended up being brought to the hospital and I was there for a week, so that's why I wasn't here Sunday. And I had been, I don't know, the last time I talked to you was like the worst day, so I wanted to just come on and give an update and see y'all, talk to some of y'all. Yeah, you still got a week. That's pretty close. Joshy's talking about video games. I don't know why. Been there. Yeah, sorry, Philip. Oh, Mahar's commenting about Spain. Not great, not terrible. Economy is not in good shape like in Germany, but you can, it's decent to live in. Thanks, Philip. Yeah, it's been rough. I needed to go to the hospital, but what is your first language, Joshy? Yeah, I'm definitely looking better than the last live. My god, I look like crap. 6 people, 3 likes. People like the stream. And I was playing this like specific kind of Sudoku where it only goes up to 7. So like I kept counting 6, 7 like over and over because I'm trying to like figure out where the numbers go, and every time I just laughed a little bit. You're sick right now, I'm sorry. How is everybody else feeling? Last time I talked to Jasmine, I think she'd fallen down the stairs or something. Something happened. I'm still here. Yeah, I feel freer from everything that's going on, but I'm really learning, like, when I'm in crisis, like, some people have really stepped up and some people are gonna be stepping out of my life. If you can be mean to somebody while they're actively in the hospital, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go. You've been feeling lonely. I'm sorry. I think streaming really helps. What are you saying? Nerf? I'm afraid to even say what you're saying. Mahar's almost okay. 2025 was, yeah. I'm sorry. I think a lot of people had a really bad year this year, and I don't even know if that's specific to America. I'm sure it's not, but like, I don't know. Yeah, it does help chatting with someone. Yeah, you were one of the ones I was hoping would show back up because you saw me on that really, really bad day. That night I was brought to the hospital. Yeah. You're trying to learn Japanese. Duolingo is very useful. You should watch anime with like the English dub on, so that you can like hear the Japanese. And had a bad year. Yeah, you were saying you were depressed or something, right? How are you feeling? And wait, Joshy, you said English is your second language, but you're learning Japanese. So what's your first language? I'm glad you guys can come chat. Oh, thank you, Philip. I'm seeing these comments out of order or something. It's really weird. You had a bad year last year. I'm sorry. You're bullied. Why? And you're so like friendly and like, I don't know. You seem like a nice person. I don't know. I don't know you, but like, bullies suck. Oh, that's terrible. I had a thing with Japanese for a while. I just really wanted to learn some. I kind of like to learn almost any language, like at least hello and thank you. Friendly? What's wrong with calling you friendly? I couldn't think of a word, but you're like pleasant to talk to. I don't know. How is your channels doing? How are your channels doing? Busy getting your house clean? Last year? What are you talking about, Philip? I'm going to completely rearrange the house. I'm going to redecorate. I'm going to fill it with colors that I like. Probably get some more animals. Clean. Moving the furniture gives you a reason to... Oh, there's the kitty crossing the road. I hope he's okay. I don't like seeing the homeless animals or people. Whoa, what was that? I think a dog just ran after him. A little dog. Sorry. Oh, you were cleaning your house today. Okay. 500 subs, but that's more than you had, I think. Oh, wait, Joshy's channel. Sorry, I thought that was Indom. You're the definition of not friendly. Why? It's funny how people come across online. Like, it's totally different. Yeah, 500's not bad at all. It's the hardest, I think, to get the subs in the beginning. You had 500 for 1 month. Oh, weird. I don't know. It just goes like that. I don't know. About last year, what happened to you? You will. It'll come back around. Read your above comment, then you'll see. Oh, I didn't see it. Don't threaten people. Or is that the bully? Is another adult bullying you? That is not okay. You need to tell another adult, like, what's going on. And if they don't believe you, you need to tell another adult. If, like, somebody's threatening you, you know? You kind of get a pass when you're young. I mean, yeah, you still need to be responsible for your behavior, but, like, you can only act how you've been taught to act, you know? Because your brain's not even done growing yet. To leak your full name on the bus. Joshy, you're getting bullied too? That's horrible. I read it wrong? What's going on? I know you said you threatened him, but why is my thing. Like, he said you were being rude, so you felt the need to defend yourself is how I read that. I've had that issue, people picking on me. I'm sorry. Not him threaten me? What? No, I saw that, but what's the context there? You know, like, why did you feel the need to defend yourself? Why did he say you were being rude? Were you being rude? I don't know. Like, I used to be a teacher, so like I'm an animal trainer, so it's like the behavioral stuff, especially with animals and kids. You know, I wouldn't beat yourself up about stuff when there could be something else going on. I don't know what I'm saying. He called you rude because you were swearing and stuff? Because you were hungry? I think everybody has been there. You're hangry. But maybe you shouldn't do that next time. Maybe he had a point. Are you comparing me to an animal? I wasn't. Why? What? Who? What? Let me look at my computer. You're itching for a fight. But again, why? What is making you feel like you need to express anger, in a fight? Thank you, Philip. Yeah. I've got a long way to go, but I'm going to utilize more tools. Shit. My car has gotten hit while it was parked. And I just heard a sound that kind of sounded like a car crunching. So I looked outside real quick. I'm like, oh God, please don't let that happen again. Keep smiling. Thanks. I'm trying. It's easier now. Go to a boxing club. That's a great idea. That's just how you are. Well, but why though? Like, is there a diagnosis? Is there an issue going on at home? Is there an issue going on at school? And adults need to do this too, is find out why their emotions are there. Anger is trying to protect us from something. It's not necessarily a good emotion, but it's there because it's, triggered by something. Let me see. 5 minutes and you will change your mind. Oh, after going boxing. You just want pure raw power? That's what video games are for. But that's a really good suggestion, is to express it in a healthy way. Your loss really got you in a bad way. Yeah, me too. This is actually the second time I've been hospitalized this year. But this one, this was the darkest. But I also kind of felt better faster in a weird way. I slid darker, further down. But I came up a lot quicker than I thought I would. I was still there about a week. MMA, yeah. Mixed martial arts. Very good suggestion. 2 minutes. Not bad, but corruption on politics is absolutely a joke. Us too. We were talking about that for a while, and I was like, actually, where's Hector? Because I'd like to ask him about what it's like in Spain. So you've got a politics corrupt. Maybe all politics is corrupt. I don't know. I don't know at all. Philip understands. Yeah. I'm literally so dangerous. I made a teacher keep her distance from me after I got into a fight with someone, and I was dominating the entire fight. In primary school, you're way stronger now. But why is this happening? What are you so angry about? You shouldn't do that. And the older you get, the more you're going to be able to control that urge. But somebody needs to talk with you and find out why you feel that way. Because that's a defense mechanism. Ultimately, and most younger people, unfortunately, have witnessed that and been taught that that's how you deal with anger or frustration or whatever you're dealing with. So then you got to find another way to express it, and like Mahar said, there's other ways. Yeah, you're stronger now and you can probably win fights, but if somebody starts a fight, keep yourself safe. If that means you win, I hate to say it like this, but if that means you win the fight, you got to defend yourself, But maybe you don't have to choose that way. Maybe you can find a better way. Or have someone help you find a better way. Corruption, yes. Because people love money and don't care about ways to get it. Yep. And then we feel the need to we need more money. We need more money. And inflation's happening and we need more money to pay for stuff. So we're trapped by this need for money, even those of us who don't want to be, you know? Just watching Steptoe and Son, an English comedy. I love English comedy. Let me see. Steptoe? Is it? Oh, it is a thing. It's a British sitcom. Aw, this is so British. 1962. Oh, this is adorable. I wonder if it's, hold on. I wonder if it's available in the US. Yes, yes. Yes, because there are only two ways. I'm not following that sentence really well, but I think I get what you're saying, Mahar. It's funny. Yeah, I mean, just when I Googled it and saw, like, their faces, it looks like a comedy. Oh, I put the heating pad on and then I forgot about it. Hold on. I'm, like, really, like, tense up here from all the stress. I don't know if this is gonna work, though. I don't know if it's gonna stay on my shoulder. Let me see. I don't know. Does the humor still, like, hold up, though? Because you know how, like, sometimes it's... You have the box set? Okay. I have the box set of The Office. It's hard to, like my laptop doesn't have a disk drive anymore. It still holds up. That's cool. I love Monty Python. Love Monty Python. Like, I have a picture of the Ministry of Silly Walks. Like, I have a picture of John Cleese, like, in the room here. A poster. What's my marital status? I'm gonna go with divorced at this point. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of personal, but it's fine. Oh, I didn't know you left, Indom. I'm sorry. An editor friend was streaming. Editor of what? Oh, and Joshy's back too. Were you two up to shenanigans together or something? It's just not working. I'm gonna have to prop it on something and I don't know what to do. Not your problems. Oh, you're leaving again. Uh-oh. I feel like you've always got stuff going on, but I appreciate that you popped by the lives. You were walking into your house. Okay, well, fair. I guess you're on your phone then. I think I said that already. Also, Philip, I was, like, having trouble eating and drinking the last time I was on. I'm doing better with it. So, I mean, don't need reminders. You gotta go, Joshy. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. You saw that. You're very perceptive. And you're leaving too? I thought you were just gonna be back later. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry for asking. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine for asking. You're not offending me at all. And people don't know sometimes. Like, in other countries, it's, like, fine to, you know. It's the internet, so it's, like, weird to talk about personal stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I've tried to very carefully calculate what I'm sharing online, because it's, like, forever or whatever. No, don't leave in dumb. Who's gonna make 6-7 jokes? I'm also, Hector, kind of like in transition with this relationship-y stuff right now, and it's very complicated. Thank you, Philip. Yeah, I'm happy you popped in. Like, I think I already said, like, I don't know if Jasmine's still here either. I don't think she was there at that live. That was a rough one. I was on the verge. You were feeling down too? No, I'm sorry. In case I clip it and post it to my millions of subscribers, you're gonna leak my information? Can you, 1 million subscribers? That is so many people. It seems so common on YouTube. I mean, it's not though, but it's like, that is so many people if you think about it. Hi, Eli. In your dreams. Yeah, I know, me too. Although, I don't know if I'd want to be that big of a channel. I guess it would be good. I don't know what I'd want to be that popular for. You know, like the falconry stuff. Because I don't know everything. I mean, nobody does, but there's a lot of falconry stuff that I have gaps in, but then other stuff I'm like very specialized in. BRB, okay. I'll be here. Have you been reading my books? So, kinda. Yeah, Eli, I remember you. You were like just here. Were you here before? Like in another one? I'm feeling very comfy chatting with you. That's great. I've just made a thumbs up on your live. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I read about 400 pages in the hospital. I wasn't sure if I would get anything from home brought in, but somebody did bring the book that I was hoping to read. And yeah, I've read like 400 pages. It was one of the Throne of Glass books, the next one, which I need to read that series anyway, but the last time I was in the hospital, I was reading that author, and it kind of got me through it, so I was hoping to read this one by that author, you know. Yeah, I remember you from earlier in the stream. It's only like 40 minutes. Other than that, I mean, I haven't read much in the past week, obviously, because I've been in the hospital. I picked up a couple things that were in there already in the hospital, but I ended up not reading them. You don't read much. Yeah, I went through a slump with it, but I've always loved reading, and I got back into it this year. I needed it. I needed it this year. I needed to, like, escape. So that book is about 700 pages, so I'm more than halfway, but I need to finish that. And I'm still in that Dan Brown book. I'm still in a million things because I haven't progressed much, but yeah, you understand, yeah. I'm not gonna say what state I'm in. I'm in like northeastern US. That's as comfortable as I am. With that, again, because internet. I'm like kind of motivated to make some like makeup videos or something, but I'm also kind of just like, I want to coast through the rest of this year without more trauma or whatever. No worries, Eli. Some people say it. You're from the UK. Yeah, I think I remember that. And it's dark. It's dark here too. It gets dark at like 5 p.m. where I'm at. I don't know how you deal with it north of of there. I don't know if like the cold or the dark bothers me more, or if it's the combination. You know what I mean? There too. Same. Oh, same for Eli too. I hate winter. I hate it. I mean, I like snow, but if it's not snowing, forget it. What is the point of you if you're not snowing? What is the point of you? For you, it's the dark. Yeah. Indom is back. #1 in the chat somehow. Chatty chat chat. You're gonna go try to make some good text? Okay. Same for Eli, yeah. We're talking about whether the dark or the cold in winter is worse. Because I know some of y'all are over in Europe. If it's not snow, I don't like it. Exactly. Like, I don't want it to be like 8 feet of snow. But give me something pretty to look at if we're going to be cold and dark and, I don't know. Depending on where you are in the US, snow is either like a huge deal or like not a big deal at all. And here it's like everybody goes nuts. It's like they forget how to drive. It's crazy. Hold on, let me see. Last time you sipped a lager? Wait, were you here last? Were you here at a previous live? I did have some like hard cider one stream. Somebody just knocked on the door. Oh, it's Amazon. Okay. Oh, what are they delivering right now? You're gonna make a banger Christmas special? Christmas is hard itself. That would be cool though for the Jurassic Park stuff. Snowball fights. Yeah, see, that's good. And sledding. I have to find a good sledding hill around here. I have no idea. Oh, you don't mind the cold, but not the snow. It makes things complicated, but it also means, like, maybe... What is this driver doing? It also means that maybe it's, like, something's gonna be... Sorry, I just got a message. Snow means things might be closed. Have I made any decorations for Christmas at home? No. I usually don't. I'm kind of a humbug about Christmas because there's a lot of bad memories and I start to like have flashbacks. So I don't really decorate. I'm hoping one day I can get to that point, but I don't. Oh, I'm missing chats. Hold on, I'm sorry. Winter is basically autumn for me since I literally can't feel the cold. What do you mean? You put up your tree, Philip. Okay. I have a little tree, and like for my nephew, I guess he's not technically my nephew anymore, but I have presents for him usually, and I like put it out in a little area, but same for Eli. The TV at the hospital and was like every once in a while I heard, like, I couldn't see the screen, but every once in a while I heard the T-Rex roar. So I like tried to look over there and I was wondering if like one of the Jurassic Park movies was playing, but I think it was a commercial. I don't know what it was for, but I would just hear the T-Rex roar randomly. It's weird. You're immune to the cold unless you're sick. Superpower. You have some presents, Philip? Do I know Harry Potter? I mean, not personally, but yes. And I've read all the books and seen the movies and stuff. I'm not a Potterhead, but I'm like, I enjoy it. Hi, Explorer. Dubai. India in the house. Wait. No, wait. Did I just make a big mistake? I get Dubai and Mumbai confused. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I gotta see if okay. UAE. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm so dumb. Your school has a house system. Oh, like Harry Potter does? I guess, I mean, they based it off of something, right? If you feel down, you go out buying things. Yeah, I have to stop. Like, I'm not too bad with that. I'm pretty good with money, but like, I have to stop browsing Amazon because if I am, I'm gonna buy something when it goes on sale, whether I need it or not, like more makeup, like I unboxed the other day. Anyway, Indom, all right, you're heading out. All right, we'll check out your videos. Go subscribe to Indom. And Joshy, I guess. You go on eBay. That's dangerous too, because then you feel like you're in a time crunch. I love this question. Am I at home or in a library? I'm at home. These are my books and plants. I love that you thought it was a library, though. Biggest regret in my life. It's kind of a bad time. Whew. I'm not gonna answer that. I don't even know at this point. There's some recent things that have happened, and there's some older things that have happened. Bye, and thank you for stopping by. I still think you're friendly. Looks cool. Thanks. Yeah, I did no planning on this background, but I love this room. I tried to make it purple and green, which you can't see much purple right now, I guess, but I tried to make it colors that are pleasing to me. It's kind of my, like, instead of a man cave, it's like a she shed. She room. I don't know. Let me make sure that I'm getting all the comments because it's skipping. Whoa! Okay, this just loaded. Have a great day. And sorry, and I didn't see that. You're probably gone. Yes, I'm from the US. I'm from the northeastern US. Eli, what do I do for fun? I read a lot. I love animal stuff. I used to like do circus dance stuff. I don't know. I enjoy makeup, but it's not like what I do for fun. You know, I don't know. I feel like there should be more on that list. I really do. This year has been the year of reading again, though. Wait, let me ask you your biggest embarrassing situation. I won't accept no like for an answer. See, it's easier for me to talk about embarrassing than regretting. I don't know why. Oh, there's been some really big ones, but I'm trying to like find one that I know I remember enough that I can explain it. I mean, I'm always somewhat low level embarrassed because I have social anxiety. Let me think about it for a minute. You have to leave, Eli? Are you going to come back again? Do I have a dog? I don't. I have a cat, 3 reptiles, and a bird. Bye, Eli. Thanks for coming in to the chat. Embarrassing. Okay. A few times, there's a situation that I'm thinking about, but I don't know if I can explain the circumstances. But there were a few times when, so I have like, I'm not going to say that. I tried to open someone else's car in a parking lot because I thought it was mine. And the one time there were 3 cars lined up. I don't know how they looked similar. There were 3 cars the same color in a row. I went to the wrong one, got really embarrassed, and went to the next one, and it was also the wrong one. It was not my car. So I was like, crap. Like, people are gonna think I'm trying the door handles in the parking lot, and then I finally, like, picked the right car. I think I was distracted by something, and I was somewhere that I didn't normally go. You guys have to tell me your embarrassing moments, though. But that was, I remember that specifically being like, oh, did I just really do this? Bye, have a good day, Eli. You don't think you'll be back? Okay, well, maybe next time. Crocodile and reptiles? I wish I had a crocodile. That would be cool. I have a red-eared slider, which is a kind of turtle, a bearded dragon, which is a lizard, and then the snake back here, sorry. She's back there, her tank. She's a black rat snake. I need to get some more. I need to get some more, and I want to get some unusual ones. But I need to, like, figure out what I'm doing with my life first. You have tigers as a pet? How? I mean, I know that's a thing sometimes, but dang. I watched that show, Tiger King or something, that was like horrifying. Tiger, what was it called? You guys know what I mean. I want to know, well, you don't have to tell us where you are, but I want to know, like, how, I want to know more. Tell me about these tigers. I love that, like, it is common in Dubai. Oh, I'm sorry, you already said where you were from. We can pet tigers and lions and eagles. It's a habit. Wow. I have not worked with eagles. I have my red-tailed hawk. I'm a falconer here. I've worked with owls, you know, large owls, large hawks, large falcons, but I've never actually worked with an eagle. They're extremely dangerous. But I know in the Middle East, it's like falconry is a big deal. I think that's really cool. I didn't know about the tigers and lions though. I imagine they're like for rich people, but I think Dubai is a pretty wealthy city, right? Well, that's cool. I think I was starting to say, like, I like that there's enough regulars now that I feel like I'm talking to, like, I know we're not friends really, but it's like there's people I know on here, you know, like Philip and Indom and Joshi and Jasmine. Somebody else came in. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting somebody. It's so common. Oh, I'm sorry. I already read that. What is going on? Oh, and Philip. I forgot. I'm sorry. I hope Philip's still here. Or did I say you? I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I was gonna try to like do stuff in the background while this was on, but I guess that's kind of impossible because I'm not concentrating. Yay, Philip's still here. Sorry if I forgot to see you in that list. You were like the first one I thought of and then immediately forgot. I think I got a better diagnosis for some of my issues as well, which is a big deal. So now I can kind of go in a different direction and research the problems I'm having and explore a new type of therapy. So hopefully that'll help me through this situation too. Do I have kids in the house? Don't they come into lives? Well, I don't have kids, so no, they don't come into lives. My cat does, a lot. I'm actually surprised he hasn't interrupted yet. Every time I kind of talk in this voice, he usually interrupts. I love him dearly, but he's the closest I have to a child. You made videos to make yourself happy on YouTube? I don't think I know what kind of videos you make. Wait a minute. Let me go to your channel. I know I've gone to your channel. Oh, you've got a lot of car stuff. I remember you talking about that, actually. Do you make it regularly, though? Looks like 6 years ago was your last video. Oh, okay, recently with the shorts. Got you. I'll subscribe to you. I don't, you know, content is different, but it kind of doesn't matter. Oh, no, today you made it. Okay, yeah, I see that. Oh, thanks, Explorer. I don't know what else to call you. Thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate that. It's fun to reach out to more people and, like, you know, see stuff. I do have a book to unbox, but I'm gonna do that on Sunday. Hopefully I can stream. I think I have a vlog to update. I am so behind. I mean, it's fine. Like, I needed help. I needed help really badly. But I just got out last night of the hospital, so I'm like, you know, out of it. Trying to figure out where in the world I am. Okay. Oh, weird. You could see like the flashing. Sorry for what? What happened? Oh, I just got out of the hospital. Oh, what happened to my brain? Yeah, it's been rough. Am I working a remote job from home? I used to be, but I'm not currently. I'm working on it though. I really need some help with the stress of the job, although I might have some good news on that front. I'm gonna not jinx it though. Excuse me. So I'll know more next week. I'm going back to work. Hey, and Tom, I thought you might pop back up. Thank you, Philip. Thank you. What was I saying? I was just saying something before Indom distracted me. I'm working. Yeah, I'm going back to work Friday. I just got out of the hospital last night. Don't start spamming the chat though. Don't do it. Please. You're the best at doing OT. To me, OT means overtime, and that doesn't make sense. Brilliant idea. What? No, don't spam it. No, gosh. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Please stop. Am I in the tech industry? No, I work for the government, and it's very like office computer-y stuff, but I wouldn't call it a tech job, if that makes sense. I still haven't listened to more of that song, but I feel like what I did listen to maybe not want to listen to it. I don't know. Wait, or is this a different one? Was this the one you were going on about before? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, maybe you meant you're the best at doing it at the spamming. I just got weirdly tired. It's 6 p.m. Why am I so tired? Ugh. Maybe she's a CIA agent just watching your behaviors. Why would I be live on YouTube then? I wish I got paid a CIA salary. That would be nice. I know I said government, but no, it's not the CIA. I forget if I ever said what agency. I think I didn't. I decided not to say which agency I work for because internet. But I've had so many issues working for the government this year that I ended up talking about it online. Yeah, but I have one book to unbox Sunday. I have some friends coming over around the weekend just to kind of lighten things up though. So I'll have to see if I actually stream. Oh, I was looking for that vlog like a million years ago. Let me see. Because I think it's my Rocky Horror Picture Show vlog. Have you guys seen Rocky Horror? What are your thoughts? I recently saw it live and did the makeup for it, and I I recorded a... I do have it ready. Okay, maybe I will put it up. Oh, I have another animal one too. Maybe I'll put it up Sunday just in case I can't stream. I don't know what's going on Sunday. I have someone Friday night and Saturday. We're doing stuff. And then I don't know what's going on Sunday. And I don't know if Philip, this happens to you too, but like it gets worse at night. Like I start fretting and panicking more at night. Like especially bedtime. Hey Jasmine made it back. I'm doing better. I was hospitalized for a week. It was pretty bad. But I did get better, and now I'm here. You're having flare-ups. I'm sorry. Did your injury heal? Yeah, I just got out of the hospital last night. It's rough. It's still hard, but it's not as dark and depressing, I guess. No, I'm not accepting job offers from the internet, sorry. It's slowly healing, that's good. I mean, you know, technically I'm slowly healing too, but it's not from like whatever happened, falling down the stairs or something. I don't know. I have... Did I not put that up yet? What is going on with my channel? I don't even know what's going on. Okay, I have the Rocky Horror one. Nobody commented on that one. I have the Rocky Horror one, and I have a Falconry one and a makeup one. That would be good to post, I think. Endometriosis and PCOS, that is not a good combination at all. I wonder if they often occur together, though. Kind of related? I don't know. That sucks, though. I fell, too, in a way. Yeah. What is going on outside? We've had, like, 4 delivery trucks come down this little street. Or is that an ambulance? Oh. It's a tow truck. So anticlimactic. Oh, you have flare-ups all the time. Maybe that would be an easier way to explain my, like, mental health. Is like, I'm having a flare-up. Not to make fun of it or anything. Like, I'm just saying maybe that would be easier for people to understand. Yeah. Oh, here, there's Philip. Okay, no problem. I was talking about how, like the depression seems to get worse around bedtime and, like, at night. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta figure out when I'm gonna post this, upload it, whatever. Like, I'm trying to take it easy, but I did a lot today. I was ready to leave and come home, but home is different now, so it's, like, weird. I don't know. Yours starts at nighttime. So, Jasmine, are you just in, like, low to high level pain all the time? You gotta find another doctor. I didn't really talk about specifics of what happened. I had a really major loss in my life, and it completely changed everything. The good news is I'm not going to lose the house. At least not at this point. But I was hospitalized for some really dark depression, and I got home last night. Oh, hey, funny and insightful. Yeah, I remember that screen name. Good conversation about books, reading, and quote. Yes. That's usually what I talk about. This is just kind of a personal chit-chat because I've had a lot of weird, bad things happen lately. So it's not my official, like, book chat. We can talk about books. I always love talking about books. But I missed last Sunday, but I'm gonna try to do Sunday again where I do have one to unbox. Maybe more will come through. No, it's confusing. Thank you. And thank you, Jasmine. Yeah, you've been here quite a bit. I appreciate that so much. Yeah. I had a really dark kind of live thing last Wednesday, and that's the day I ended up at the hospital that night. Like, it was, yeah. I'm trying to be vague, but, like, I really want to tell you what happened, like, what is going on, but I'm also, like, once I say it, you know, it's personal and it's out there then in the public, you know, even though, like, you guys are cool, but, like, anybody can see it. Funny, your comment popped up right when I finished talking about it, but I think I'm on a delay. So you may have said it right before I was talking about that. I'm doing better. Yeah, I was brought to the hospital. I was incapacitated at the time, and gradually, I just say a week. About In the great words of Robert De Niro, who gives a duck? Who gives a flying duck? Talk what I want to. I'm still a small channel, but I see so many bigger channels having issues with personal details being on the internet. So I'm trying to be really cautious about it, but I don't actually know, like, if I need to be that cautious, but I figure you can't add the caution back once stuff is out there. So, like, trying to be, I don't know, trying to keep things back until I'm sure. But I had a major loss. I got deeper and deeper into depression and ended up at the hospital. Is the short version. Too long, didn't read. And thank you, Jasmine. Here's Kitty. Hi. Hello. You want to come up here? Or say hi? Can you see him? Meow, meow. He's probably going to say hi. I am better. My situation is not over that caused the hospital visit, but the darkness that I was in is much better. So I'm here today because I want to keep my mind occupied, and not go back to things. I'm trying to utilize my coping skills. Why don't you come up? He's the cutest thing. Just don't post the live when you're done live streaming. Yeah, I did that with the last one. It's also like I don't want to keep, like, I don't want future, not necessarily like those of you who have been here a while, but like I don't want to deal with comments or like people asking about it constantly, specifically, especially if I come on, there he is, especially if I come on trying to kind of like escape the situation, you know what I mean? Depression, you understand. We're all trying to fix the puzzle and some pieces are missing. Yeah. Oh, he went to bed instead of come up here. It's not about like judgment. It's more about just like if I don't want to talk about it, Yeah, Jasmine gets it. Like if it's public, I mean, yeah, I could make it private, but it's like, whew, okay. Sorry, I'm dissociating. Lovely. I'm getting tired, even though it's only 6 p.m. ish. But oh, you're the one that had a lot of like beautiful sentences in the chat, weren't you? The depravity of modern artistic expressions. Sure. Yes, sure. Books. Books, art. I mean, I'm art and animals. Throw one of those at me. And we can talk about, how y'all are doing, like what Jasmine is going through, which is like ridiculous. Because I think the first time you were on one of these, Jasmine, you were like in the middle of a, Shark Week, and it was horribly painful. We were talking about the depravity of the government earlier, but that's not a joyful topic. What are modern arts? Abstract painting, just throwing a can of paint on a canvas. Yeah, or like just like a toilet on a platform. Like, what's that? Have you heard of there's a woman, oh gosh, where is she from? There was a woman who just stood in the middle of like a crowded, not like an area in public, with a sign that said like people could do whatever they wanted to her. And it was a statement about, will people abuse if they are allowed to? And people did. They ended up like spitting on her or like taking some of her clothes off. I think even worse, but I'm not going to go into it. But yes, you know what I'm talking about. It was horrifying, but it was so interesting. I've thought about that concept ever since I found out about it. Like, would you abuse if you had no consequences? And no. I wouldn't. Like, but it sounded like so many people did, and that's just horrifying, especially when in America right now, like if our president doesn't like a law, he just doesn't follow it or he changes it. And then if consequences ever do happen to him, it happens so much later that it doesn't matter anymore. The damage is done. He tore down half the friggin' building, the White House. Like, what? How did that even happen? Human mind is always contentious. We all have an animal we have tamed through the civic and societal and cultural rules. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, we all have something that we would, you know, fight to the death for or whatever, you know, like there's always something, but I don't know, that woman is very brave. I don't know what to look up to try and find that her name. Hold on. Woman artist. Do you remember what her name was? You put it a good way earlier. What did you say? Performance artist who lets you do things. I don't know. Woman artist. Marina Abramovic. Maybe there was more than one. Oh, particularly in her 1974 piece Rhythm O, where she stood passively for 6 hours while the audience used 72 objects to interact with her. I don't know that they did, like, I mean, obviously they didn't kill her, but I don't know what specifically they did, and I'm not going to talk about that, but it was horrifying. Whew. I didn't know all the details of it. That's crazy. Yeah, the people who talk about culture decay haven't really gone out being hungry. Exactly. It's a Slavic name, so you pronounce it as Abrahamovich? Abrahamovich? I don't know where the accent is, you know what I mean? Because that looks like Abraham. Abrahamovich. I don't think that's it, though. Let me look at the name. Yeah, it's just A-B-R-A. Movic. Movich. Abramovich? Okay. Now I know her name. That's good. Is she alive? Hold on. She did it for 6 hours. She's Serbian. Interesting. Oh, she's still alive. Oof, man. Brave, brave, brave. How did you get it again? Didn't you just have it like 2 weeks ago? Slavic, yeah, gotcha. Stupid American a little bit, you know. At least you're not pregnant. I don't want you to be in horrifying pain, though. My goodness. Hi, Philip. Sorry, we got on a tangent, but it was a good tangent. We were talking about a performance artist. I don't know if you were listening or not, but and then we were talking about how to pronounce her name, and then Jasmine is still having pain. But you have that, don't you? Oh, sorry, that wasn't Jasmine commenting. Yeah, she shared that she has that funny. I don't know if you want me to call you something different. Every 2 weeks. That is insane. Just doing stuff, just doing things. That's basically what this live is. Just doing things. And just, I mean, I basically talked about my health situation enough, I think. Hey, Eli! Eli wasn't gonna pop back in, but here he is. Yes, it's you again. Philip's been here. That's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Take to a doctor. I think she has, but I'll let her speak for herself. At least I'm here. At least I'm here. Yep. I almost wasn't, but I am. I don't know if I talked about it on that live that I made private, but like I was really fretting about like sitting in an empty house with the silence, you know what I mean? And I was at the hospital full of people and I was still feeling that silence, like that fear of the silence. But it wasn't silent. So I had this realization that like it wasn't about the house being quiet. It was about like the loneliness and the like depression. So I had to get out of that headspace, and now the house doesn't feel so scary. Hold on, I'm missing comments. What does stage 3 endometriosis mean? I didn't realize there were stages of it. I didn't really say exactly what happened, Jasmine, but I think some people are kind of reading between the lines. Philip knows how that is. Jasmine, it feels so bad for you. Like every time you feel horrible. If you're dead, there's no use to anybody. When you're alive, there's at least a chance you'd inspire someone. Yeah. The headspace I was in was not good. But it wasn't healthy. You know, it wasn't a healthy headspace. I'm not gonna answer that, Jasmine, right now. Like, it's complicated. It's complicated. I'm glad you're fine. I imagine you're used to dealing with it at this point. Yeah, again, I'm being vague a little bit on purpose, but I'm probably not being as vague as I think I am. Yeah, again, it's like, it's also me trying to prevent future me from being triggered. Because sometimes I watch my own videos, like, especially if I'm like, what did I say in that live? Like, especially that, or like, if I am making an update to something and I'm like, what did I say? What did I tell people already? All right now, what is happening? Okay, I was sitting on my mouse. That's what was happening. We should worry about someone, huh? No, don't say that, Jasmine. Because I didn't confirm what's happening. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that to sound harsh. Let's not, like, I don't want it. That's not exactly what happened, and I don't want to, like, go into it. I'm sorry. You've been in that headspace. Then there's always a 4-year-old homeless child forced to beg, so my thought process was I can make some money and fund their education. That's a big switch. But it's, you know, it's true. You know, you can help people without, like, you can help people in one sentence, you know. Oh God. I want it to be bedtime. So I can just like get through the night. Like not in a, like a scary way, but like, I don't know. What's in the cup? This is coffee. This is decaf coffee because it's near bedtime. I could be miserable in your life, but you can always take away someone else's struggle. I know, and I needed to think about, and again, I haven't confirmed what exactly happened, but I don't know what I'm saying. I think I'm getting too close to the thoughts, and I'm starting to like trigger myself a little bit, just a little bit. Wow, I thought this was on low already. I needed to think about what the uncertainty in the hospital stay was putting other people through. And I think I mentioned this like early on. I don't remember if I repeated it, but it's like when you have a crisis, you really see like who is going to step up for you and who has to step out, like who has to go. And if you're mean to somebody in the hospital, like I don't care what you're feeling, like a person is struggling, and like I don't care if it's a stranger, like make sure they're taken care of before you unload on them. Like you gotta go. Hold on, let me see. Cough syrup. No, it's not. I don't know if you can see it. It's brown. I don't want to pour coffee on my bed. You can't see it. It's decaf coffee. Thank you so much, Philip. Hold on, I missed one. Since you didn't have anyone when you were in that mind space, I'd be glad to be here as long as you want, as long as you find it. Sure. Crisis reveals who's who and what's what. That's a great way to put it. True colors come out. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's funny, like it's not funny, but it's like some decisions become so clear that you were struggling with when this all plays out. And it's a horrible way to have things play out in your life, but like, yeah, you find out who your true friends are, I guess is the actual phrase, right? I don't know. I have someone from the UK thinking about me. That is fantastic. I need to go to England so bad. London specifically. But it's so cool to connect with you guys on here. I'm just enjoying it more and more. I know, I get it that you're talking about yourself. I understand. And I appreciate it. Amusing is the word I'm looking for. I feel like that's still too positive. Interesting? Curious? It's curious. What decision? I don't know. Because I don't want to think about it anymore. So amusing is like, I feel like you'd think about it again. Like, wasn't that amusing? Like, no, I don't want to think about it again. You were born in London? Cool. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Who's who and what's what? Yep. I'm worried that I'm still like angry in a way that when that anger fades, I'm going to be depressed again. I've had follow-up doctor's appointments, and I have a new diagnosis, and I have some therapy plans that I need to act on, but I'm blessed with a mind that hyper-analyzes. Is that a blessing or a curse? Most of the minds are mere fools. I'm glad you don't think I'm a fool. That's good. Sometimes I wish my brain would just shut the hell up. Shut up there. What's going on? Ugh. I'm trying to think about things that I can look forward to, like rearranging the house and decorating, and I think it's good that a friend of mine is coming over Friday night. And by no means being a fool is a bad thing, you think? Ignorance is incredulous? Ignorance if it's purposeful ignorance is not okay. But sometimes people just don't have the education or they don't have the experience, and ignorance is just kind of passive, and I think that's a different thing. I'm no fool, thank you. I'm a lovely person. Thank you. This has been really hard. Really, really hard. I mean, this whole year has. But December, unfortunately, I was like, let's just get through this month with no shenanigans, and then all of the shenanigans happened, and it's horrible. Or sometimes they ignore, so that can be in their comfort space. That's true. But that's, again, that's like purposeful ignorance, you know, rather than like a passive one. I don't know if you know what I mean. I like your conversations. I mean, I like the rest of y'all too, but your words make me think. And it makes me think about not painful things, which is good. Good. December's bad for you too. Holy crap. Like, I don't get the people that are like, yay, Christmas spirit and all this stuff. Like, God bless them, but jeez, that is not me. I'm like, can we just get this over with? It is dark and cold and I'm miserable. Oh. Marina Abramovich. I'm practicing that again. That's your second half. Insightful. Well, when you said second half at first, I thought you meant like a partner or something, but yeah, literally that's the second half of your name. You're trying hard to be happy about Christmas. Me too. I mean, it's kind of so like I lost a week in the hospital, so it's like I don't know what day it is or like how close things are coming up. But that's kind of good because they'll be over sooner, I think. But whoa, yeah, my brain is kind of being weird. I'm glad I decided to stream. Oh gosh, what is my phone at? 48%. I don't know. I don't have the thing to plug it in. It doesn't last long. Wait. Oh, Christmas? Feels like it lasts forever. As soon as it's the end of November, not even, after like Halloween, people are like playing Christmas songs. I'm like, could we not, please? Could we not? Do I have a vacation plan? No. Am I in a position to travel? Only if I max out my credit card. Maybe I should do that anyway at this point. But no, with the transitioning to like being in the house by myself and stuff, like, I don't know. I'm gonna be in savings mode for money. Maybe I'll make a few day trips or something, but no long-term vacation. And it's I don't even have my passport set up yet, so like I have to do some work before I can go out of the country. I was looking for nail polish because I like it, and my nails are like jacked up right now. That's the other thing about Christmas season is like, if you have a good family experience, you can look forward to that. But I think more people than we realize, or more people than we talk about, have really bad family experiences. And we're either like afraid to say it, or it's just like complicated, you know? You can travel without spending a lot. You know, I've thought about it. I really have. There's some things I want to see that would be life-changing, I think. But I need to one step at a time. Also, it's hard to find a cat sitter who can also feed your hawk. So I need to train some pet sitters for my weird crew before I travel. Just one day at a time. That's all I can do. Minute by minute, second by second sometimes. Breath by breath. It's crazy. It's funny though, isn't it, Philip, that like we're so down on ourselves, but we can like lift other people up so much easier. You know, like you're very positive and everything, but then you're also, you know, saying you struggle with the same things, and it's like so much easier to be there for somebody else than yourself. Yes, you're right. Yeah. Right, but who knows, you'll rediscover yourself, or maybe you'll realize you weren't lost at all. You know, I think that's another good way to put it. It's like I needed to be okay with my present, with myself. And I hate that that had to happen, but it did have to happen. I just hate the way it did happen. Yeah. I've never been in this much pain in my adult life as I have been this month in particular. And it's only half over. Positive as an alkaline. I'm way below pH 7. Wait, I don't know what that part of it means. Super skeptical as a person. I can kind of pick that up from you, yeah. But like in a good way. I had trouble with my brother last year, too hard to think about. I'm sorry, you didn't have to share that then. I've done everything I can to get well. I take my meds. I have a therapist. I have a psychiatrist. I have a neurologist. I've cut some toxic people out of my life. And I'm still like not okay. And part of it is the circumstances that I was given and like what I'm about to face. I'm starting to get nervous now, and I think it's that nighttime scaries. pH 7 is water. Oh, above pH 7 is acidic and below is alkaline. I did know that, but I did not follow the train of thought. I apologize. I used to keep... I have a turtle now, but they don't need pH. The one I have doesn't need like a pH like sensitivity in her water. But when I used to have fish, I was trying to like test the pH a couple times. I'm so over that. I never want to have an aquatic animal again. Like the filters and stuff, and the finicky, like, ugh, I can't stand it. Unfortunately, my turtle is probably going to be with me the rest of my life. I mean, not unfortunately, but like she could live, she's 20 and she could live to like 80. So she'll probably be in my will. You hate nighttime, but you watch TV in bed. It would be weird to like live stream at bedtime. Like, I feel like that would be kind of crossing a line. Like, I don't know. But I've thought about it because it's like, I don't know. Because like I feel weird asking a friend to like talk me through bedtime. I don't know. I have some that I would be able to call, but you've seen that on YouTube? I'm sure people have done it. I've seen people live on TikTok that are just flat out sleeping. I'm like, how is this benefiting you? Like, what? And like, what if... Oh, wait, I might have just missed it. Funny. Hold on. YouTube cut off your last comment. It was you being funny. Wait, I don't... What were you talking about? I don't think I saw another comment from you. I think I responded to all of them. You've seen that too, Philip? Yeah. I don't know if it's like a fundraiser or if it's like for watch time, or like what if you do something really embarrassing in your sleep? It's not you, it's YouTube algorithm removing it. I mean, I don't have right now, I hope nobody abuses this, but like I don't have any words set to be blocked or anything, you know? So I don't know why it would disappear. I see them out of order and I miss them. What, for watch time, you think? I mean, if I just left it on for 4,000 hours, I'd have my watch time for monetization. Ugh. I finally see progress in my watch hours, which you need 4,000 watch hours a year, not just total, but a year, excuse me, to like get monetized. And I mean, when you're first monetized, it's like a couple cents, you know, like it's not a big deal, but you're on your way. And then like I'm seeing some progress from doing the lives because so many people are in and out. And then a lot of you lovely people stay the whole time. And I'm here for, you know, a couple hours. So it really helps to increase it. And also I'm getting subscribers and like more regulars, and it's just lovely. You're making shorts on YouTube. Yeah, I saw a couple of them when I popped over to your channel real quick. I haven't, you know, been doing this, so I haven't watched any though. But those of you who are so supportive, like whether it's similar content or not, like I like to just support y'all. It was a stupid comment anyway. Now I want to know what it was. I haven't considered any of y'all's comments stupid. We had a guy just like talk about farting for like early on in the chat. He just came in and mentioned something about farting and then he left. Like that maybe is a stupid comment, but it made me laugh. So whatever. I don't know. You're hoping to go live on YouTube? Do you know when? Because I'll totally pop in. You're on YouTube to just have genuine conversations. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about monetizing either. It's like it's not the reason I'm on here. But I sat there, you know, having YouTube videos on in the background all day when I was working from home, and I just started thinking like I could do this. You know, like they're making passive money. Some of them, it's their whole career, you know, which is scary probably to have it be so on such a fickle thing. But like, I was just like, why don't I try to do this? It's taking way longer than I thought, but I'm finally, like, I love to watch the stats go up mostly, but they do go up and down. And I'm finally like chipping away at it because I was like, what am I doing wrong here? But you don't know when yet. Okay. Let me just check, because I think later in the streams there's only like a couple people that stay. But let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. Your comment was that you made the mistake of cutting people off when you could have had other ways to dispose of toxic people with the help of this. Don't say that. Stop it. That's why they removed it. Okay. I mean, it made me laugh, but don't do that. No. Second Amendment. People are so obsessed with their guns in America, and I'm like, I get it if you're in a rural area where you could like literally be attacked by coyotes or something, but like, you get a handgun in the city, there's only one reason you have that. You think you're cool or you want to shoot somebody. Like, dude, no. I have to figure out intelligent ways to pass on a joke. I don't know. You found it. But I guess, you know, there's definitely, I think they've cracked down a little bit on like certain topics, but I didn't know it was like instant. Like I didn't even see the previous comment. I don't know. Why did I read that in a southern accent? We all love pit bulls and pew-pews. America. Pit bulls and pew-pews. Oh, that's great. I have to find a way to like work that into a conversation somehow. It's so true. It's so true though. Everybody has a pit bull, and I'm like, pit bulls deserve love too. But I kind of find them ugly. Like I love all animals. Like I'm gonna go, oh, look at your puppy, like no matter what it looks like, but Pit bulls have big heads and they're kind of dumb. Like the ones that I've trained or worked with, they're just kind of like they're like a lovable dumb. Maybe that was the point. I don't know, but I'm a Doberman Pinscher girl. Like I've never had one. I've never actually owned a dog, believe it or not. I train like everything else, but hold on. I'm getting distracted by comments and then I forget what I'm talking about. I love the way Doberman Pinschers look. They're like streamlined and like they're like that lean, I don't know. Like I like that shape of dog. And I worked with a few at an animal shelter and they were the smartest, coolest thing I've ever connected with for dogs. Pit bulls and pew pews. Okay, hold on. That's exactly how I should read it. I have to talk about this girl on TikTok in a minute, but let me read the rest of it. Have you seen Open All Hours from the UK? Bless your heart. Hold on. Open All Hours? What is that? Is it another show? Another sitcom. Is that Sylvester McCoy? I'm a huge Doctor Who nerd. Is that him? It looks like him, but I don't think it's him. Pit bulls and pew pews. I gotta keep this public just for that. I mean, come on. Bless your heart. Pit bulls are the Arkansas dogs. Does that make sense? Yes, but I hate to make fun of people like that, but so publicly, how dare you? Privately, yes, you're right. Yes, no, wait, what? It's not Sylvester McCoy? Yes, it's a sitcom. No, it's not Sylvester McCoy. The picture, when I Googled it, it looked like him, but I think it's partly the sweater vest that came up. Let me read what that one's about. British 20. I thought it said 26 seasons. It says 26 episodes over 4 series. You guys call it series and we call it seasons. And the seasons are longer. Like if we say a TV series, we mean like the title of the show, not like a season of it. I don't know how that got started. I don't know. Haha, well, we aren't making fun of people. It's just making fun of states. Fair. Fair. Pit bulls and pew pews. See, those, so like I try to write sticky note reminders and put them around the room to like remind myself, like, you can do this, you need to breathe, you're safe right now, like call so and so. But I think I should start writing quotes like that that are just gonna switch my brain to pit bulls and pew pews. Yes, serious? Or did you mean series? Because we're in America. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing right now. I did get some good news. I was saying, Philip probably heard me say this, but I did get some good news about the job stuff, but I don't want to jinx it. So I'm not going to talk about it until next week. Because we got to figure out if it's real, if it's really happening. Because nothing in this government right now is guaranteed. So I'm kind of like holding my breath. Like maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. I don't know. I'm kind of really digging this background here. Like maybe I should just move my ring light and film sitting on my bed. I don't know. If I may ask, what line of profession am I in? So I basically do office computery stuff. I work for the government, but I'm not sure if I should say what agency yet. Uh-oh. Did I just disappear? What happened? Something happened. It is real. But it's in the background of me. No, it's real. This is a real plant, real snake tank over there. Her light is out now. It's just the FBI, bro. Don't think earlier someone was like, she's probably in the CIA, and like, no, it's not like that. It's just, I don't know. We have to do background checks and stuff, and it's like, I don't want to, like, there's a bunch of rules about what we're allowed to say. It's not something top secret. Like, no. If it was, I probably like wouldn't need to build a YouTube channel. I don't know. But I was supposed to be a music teacher, got a degree for that, ended up training animals, training birds instead of teaching music. I had a nervous breakdown. It was crazy. I had diagnoses that weren't being addressed, so I ended up not being able to teach music. I did substitute teach in special ed long term. But an animal trainer, teacher, and then I started working in an office, and I was like, this is kind of awesome, actually. Like, I get every weekend off. Like, you don't have to feed the computers every day. You know, like, animals have to eat. So now I just have my own animals, and I work in an office, and it's more money. So, whatever. You can see me. Okay. It said, like, reconnecting. So I was like, did my live just crash? But we all dispose our passions for survivals. Okay, no need to be ashamed of that. I wouldn't say I disposed of it. I just realized, like, if I play the game backwards, I make more money and I can have my own animals and do what I want with them. You wanted to be an astronaut, now you're a snitch. Uh-oh. Watch out, apparently I'm FBI. I'm gonna get you. You don't think so? Okay. Yeah, I guess it was reconnecting, but then it didn't, like, stop. Am I crooked? Have I been crooked this whole time? I guess it doesn't matter. We're just chatting. You're an auditor. Yeah, I guess that is a snitch, kind of. Why am I yawning? It's now close to 7 p.m. I shouldn't be yawning. I think I went to bed about this time yesterday because I was, like, just out of the hospital. Auditor for what? Can I ask? I mean, I can ask, but you don't have to tell me. I'm crooked again. What is going on? I have this new, like... Ooh, hold on. You guys are gonna have a... Oh, that's what happened. I have, like, this magnetic stand for my phone, but sometimes the magnet is stronger than the glue that holds on the magnet. So my phone starts to go wonky. It's cheap. I'm like... Oh, shoot. I can't... Oh my god. Ah! Sorry, guys. Hold on. I gotta stand it up, I guess. Okay. I just put it on the windowsill because, yeah, it's not working. Anyway, anywho. Sorry. Why are you yawning? Because you just had a bucket full of decaf. Well, but that's not why I'm yawning. It didn't make me tired. It just didn't make me awake. It's 11:56 p.m. there. Oh, happy Thursday almost. I used to be up that late, like, no problem. I think it's the winter time. It makes me want to go to bed earlier. I think I was meant to be an animal that hibernates. I think that's what's wrong with my biology. Yes, almost Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be interesting. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just keep talking. Audit and investigate for a private corporation of their financial prudence and operational processes. Also investigate fraud cases. That's kind of cool. Like, it's not, but, like, the job is kind of cool. Yeah. Don't think about it till it happens. Man, I'm told that so many times, and I even tell myself that, and my brain is still like, we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna think about it. I'll be dead tired, but still have a panic attack. Like, this is not okay. What is wrong? I need to hibernate. I should have been a bear. Just eat things and be fuzzy and sleep through the winter. Trust me, it's only cool in the job description. You don't even get invited on game night. I imagine not. My job is kind of like that, where like you call it an auditor, people aren't going to remember, but that's just a word. But then when you put it, like, I audit and investigate for a private corporation of their financial like, people are already checked out. Like, when I explain what I literally do, like, it just goes in one ear and out the other, including for me. I'm like, yeah, I know it's boring. I just work in an office. Like, let's just say that. Whatever. Same as me, don't go out much in the winter. I have to for work and stuff. Like, I hate it. I hate it. I walk out of the building and I'm like, this sucks. And I have a pretty good, like, winter coat this year, so whatever. I heard that, like, most people in the UK don't have air conditioning, though. Is that true? Like, is the summer unbearable as well? Like, I don't know. I'd rather be warm than be freezing. That is true, okay. What about, okay, this is going to be weird. What about basements? Like, I know there's a lot of different kinds of, terrain in, like, the UK, but, like, are basements a common thing for houses? Because I feel like that's also something I heard that, like, a lot of people don't have, or a lot of houses don't have. Where, like, in the US, I feel like maybe not most, maybe, but, like, a lot of houses we have basements. Some houses in London, okay. You go out in winter, then I sing to myself in a Christmas tune, What the Duck. Is that to the tune of a Nightmare Before Christmas song by any chance? Because I think I've heard people talk about that before. No, you said a Christmas tune. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas still counts. I read it as like, what the duck, what's this crap everywhere? Oh, it is okay. There's white crap in the air. Yeah. Lovely. What's this? What's this? There's, what does he say? Color everywhere? I don't know. I just watched it and I forget. I listen to Nightmare Before Christmas songs like all year. I love how it's just like 3 of us right now. Although there's some lurkers. I see you. There's 4 people here. I do that though sometimes. I'll just put a live on and it's just on. I don't know. Christmas ale from Aldi. Aldi scares me. I went into an Aldi once and it was like if Walmart had a baby with a discount store. It was very odd. I think it was like the people were looking at me like, why do you not know if this works? Because they don't give us plastic bags anymore, but they didn't have any bags at an Aldi. And I'm like, I didn't know this. Like, I have to like carry all my vegetables. Like, what the? Aldi was a little weird. Watching Scrooge 1935 movie. You said Nightmare Before Christmas is a banger? Wait, let me look up the 1935 one because I know there's multiples. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, I think that's just like straight up on YouTube. I'm weird with the Christmas Carol story. I watched growing up, this is the 80s, but like I watched the Disney version of A Christmas Carol with Scrooge McDuck playing Scrooge. I think Mickey Mouse was Bob Cratchit. Was he? I think so. And like Goofy was one of the ghosts. That's the one that I think of when people talk about Scrooge, is these cartoons. But we talk about that story like every year in school. I don't know if I've actually read it because I'm like, what's the point? I know what happens. Aldi is the Paris Hilton of grocery stores. Oh wait, it's touted as premium, but there's no substance if you dig deep around. There were some good deals when I went, but it was just like not worth it. Like, it was not a big store, so I couldn't get everything I needed. And then the people were looking at me weird because I didn't understand how it worked, even though I'd never been in there. Maybe that was just my imagination. But I was like, what do you mean there's no bags? What? How do I get them out? I just like moved my cart out there. But I don't know, it was weird. I was embarrassed. Lots of Christmas Scrooge on YouTube. I mean, it's been done how many times? Like, I don't know. It's a great story. It's I don't know. I feel like I looked up the 1935 version and I feel like this dude with the eyebrows looking at me. I'm like, Seymour Hicks? Is that him? I just Googled it. Yeah, Seymour Hicks. I feel like we need that for like a non-Christmas, you know, like redo this story, but not with Christmas as the like moral of the story. They have like 3,000 items. How do you know that specifically? Good beers and wines. We don't, so not many grocery stores near me sell alcohol. That kind of alcohol. It's like separate liquor stores. Heinen? I don't know what that is. Are you talking about Heineken? What is Heinen? We have Giant, Safeway. I'd love to hear the names of the grocery stores in the UK. We have some weird ones, but I think the weirdest one, there's one down south called the Piggly Wiggly. I'm like, what toddler came up with that? But okay. It's funny. Giant Eagle. So I think that's a little north of me, but I have to be careful because you can locate people by their grocery stores. But I have gone to Giant Eagle and Whole Foods. I think we do have. Yeah, they're kind of bougie though, aren't they? They're like the bougie, not bourgeois. Bougie. Anyway, whatever. I've never heard of Heinen. Morian's shop. Cool. I wish I could say that with a British accent, like, better. Pit bulls and pew-pews. Oh, that's great. Morian's shop. Morian's. I want to offend you by my horrible attempt at a British accent. I don't know what part of the UK you're in either, though. And you don't have to say. But I know you said you were born in London, but that's different. I'm at 35%. I still haven't gotten back to everybody with like who sent me messages and stuff. Most people were lovely, but like I mentioned earlier, like some people gotta go. They gotta go. I don't know. Let me see what's going on. I should probably go soon because I can read a bit. I'll probably read the Dan Brown books. I haven't picked that up in a while. It's really fascinating. Yes, born in London. My English is... Did you mean to say wired or did you mean to say weird? To my language. I know, like, British English and American English are so crazy different in a lot of ways. But I like it. And if I'm watching a lot of Doctor Who or something, or Monty Python, I start to, like, pronounce things and use British words for stuff. No problem, funny. Different, yeah. I like knowing what the English versions are. Like boot and bonnet. So that I like when shows don't Americanize it. Piggly Wiggly sounds like it's owned by Nicki Minaj on pills. I think it's a 3-year-old said it and their parents were like, that's hilarious. Let's use that name for something. That's what I feel like it came from. Like, that had to come from a child. Or a butcher. I don't know. Ow. Been sitting in the same place for 2 hours and 10 minutes, but I'm not even sorry. Oh, this is the time. I know I didn't look like I had much makeup on, but this is the first time I've put makeup on in probably 2 weeks. At least I had a motivation to. So Heinen's is a grocery store we have in your place, huh? Oh, you're from the Midwest. Yeah, it gets totally different. It's weird. Gas stations, too, you start to have different names depending on where you are. You have a pound shop in the UK. So British. Love it. Pound shop. Instead of like a dollar store in the US, it's a pound shop. I love it. Okay, here's a controversial take. Makeup is overrated. I didn't care for it until I was 39. 39? Really? That long ago? Wait, it was 2021. Yeah, it's almost 2026. Oh my god. Um, and then I just started getting into it. And for me, it's like the artistic expression and the transformation. So like related to kind of like how you would in theater or just the creativity of it. So, and I love bright color and stuff and just the transformation. I don't know. I just really got into it. Like I don't want to be superficial with it. But for me it's not overrated except for maybe some categories where it's like you don't need that. Like or you don't need to spend $50 on that. Like come on. I can get it for 5. Yes, like a dollar store. Love the pound shops. Have been many a time. Oh, cool. Yes, we have 7-Eleven. We do, and they're open all day. I don't know why it's 7-Eleven. Hey, Eli, this is like your 4th time popping back up or something, isn't it? Curry's TV shop. Fantastic. Yeah, how are you still the #1 commenter? Philip has been here literally the whole time. Dude, if you are in your early 40s, being no makeup has helped you. You look like in your late 20s. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that as long as I can, but I'm only getting older. I'm 44. I have a very young personality, I guess, sometimes. I don't know what you call it. It's not that I'm immature, it's just that I'm like, I don't understand, especially social situations. This is different. Like, it's different than being in person. And I love how you were using so many, like, long, beautiful words, and then you were just like, dude. I say dude all the time. I don't know why. Because you like being here. I'm glad. I'm glad. We like seeing you as well. You're very supportive. In the great words of Robert De Niro. Wait, what? Was that what? Wait, which one did you say? Now I'm mixing up comments in my head. I'm sorry. You're 57. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you looked a little older than me in your profile picture, but I can't see it unless I like click to your channel. Sorry, I'm like yawning at y'all and whatever. And I don't know why I say y'all now. I don't know when that started. I never said that growing up, and now I say it. Who gives a duck? Okay. I wasn't sure if that's how the pit bulls and pew pews thing came up. Young face? You or me? I feel like I have a young face, but I didn't even like get into like skincare and stuff, like what you're supposed to use on your face, like until I started liking makeup because it, if you put paint on sand, it's not flat, but if you fix your skin issues a little bit, then it goes on smoother. So it's like, I don't know, when I get a new palette of like eyeshadow or something, like it feels like I'm getting a new paint set, where I can like be creative with it. That's so Tennessee of you saying y'all. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's just y'all, though. What am I going to say, ladies and gentlemen? Hold on, I'm missing stuff. You have a young face? That's it. Yeah. And Georgia? Boom. Well, it's all the American South says it. I think it's spreading though. How do you say your name? Azazel? You have white hair, but your face looks young. I'd have to go back to your channel, so I don't remember. Sorry. So true. Who gives a duck? You don't have ducks as pets. They're very dirty, by the way. Yeah. Now you know. They do lay eggs, though, like chickens. But they're extremely messy. And they poop everywhere. We say duck faces and fat bottoms. That's the cleaner version. Ah, okay. I was trying to figure out what fat bottoms meant for a second, but I get it. Social courtesy is overrated. Hold on, I'm going to look like a silly goose for a second while I put this back on, because now my hair's in my face. Okay. It's me, the hat. Oh, it's you, Hatman. Oh, hey. Using your real name. Your real name is Azazel? That's amazing. I had no idea it was I thought it was a bot or like a troll coming in just saying a couple things. Oh, but you literally said devil, heart, rose, rose. I should have figured it out. Hi. I don't know if you were here my last very, very depressing live. But I was hospitalized and then I'm out as of last night. I was hospitalized for about a week, which is why I missed my Sunday stream. But I just popping on to do something with my brain that's not destructive. And I don't know, a couple people were really worried about me, like Philip during that live, I think. Let's see. Dare you to do one thing and you will do it? That's pressure. I don't like that. Michael Sampson, do I recognize you? Should I? Sorry. You've 10 subscribers. You'll get there. Are you trying to grow it? I mean, I think you're just doing it for you for now, right? It takes a while. But if you're consistent, it'll grow fast. I started with 7 subscribers in 2022. Yes, very weird. Yeah, you guys were like, how can we help you right now? And I'm like, I don't even know. I didn't even want to eat or drink at that point. I was really rough. Ducks are just privileged chickens. They have been around a while. They think they're elite. They're definitely smarter than chickens, in my opinion. Can I dare you to do something? I don't know. I don't like that. I never liked Truth or Dare because I was always like trying to pressure myself to come up with a dare. Thank you. So what do I call you, Azazel? What do I call you? Az? I don't know. I keep wanting to say Azrael, but that's not what it says. You must have a lot of channels. It's okay, Eli. You have 50 subscribers. That's good. Short videos do get a lot of views sometimes. Sometimes they'll be a complete dud for me, but usually it'll boost, it's like short, but it does, well, they're shorts, but like it's a very short-lived boost, but it does seem to get more views than the long form. I don't know why. I don't know. I can totally see a duck mafia. Hold on, Eli, I'll try to think of something. I can totally see a duck mafia creating a conspiracy to have chickens being the primary avian meat, if you get my drift. Ducks do kind of seem like they're plotting, especially geese too. And geese are mean. I've worked with all of these animals that we're talking about right now, and geese are the meanest for sure. Like, I'm not afraid of them, and I've had to like restrain them plenty of times, but they're the strongest. They can do some damage. But yeah, ducks, I could see them banding together against chickens. Yeah. Totally. What's a dare for Eli? Why do you want a dare? Ducks in geese? And what? Instead of seagulls are taking over and pigeons are getting very, very brave. I agreed. Agreed. Geese are the Floridians of birds. They kind of look like Florida. Like, I just realized they kind of look like the shape of Florida. Is that a coincidence? I only have 2 channels. I'm working on a 3rd one. Because I've seen you as Hatman, Real Devil, and then Azazel. You still don't tell me what to call you. You're bored, that's why? Take a dare. I don't know. I don't want to get you in trouble. I dare you to hide something in the freezer that someone else you live with won't expect to be in the freezer. Yeah. But if they really need it in the morning or something, you have to tell them where it is. But go hide something in the freezer just for fun. I don't know. That's the best I can come up with right now. You will. Oh no, don't blame me. Geese are the Floridians of birds. So what, whatever I call you, as, what are your topics? The Fat Pigeon Godfather in a theater near you. I would 100% watch that movie. Pigeons plotting, owning a crime syndicate. I would totally watch that movie. Definitely. I have a feeder like on my window. It's like one of the only ways that the squirrels can't get to it and decimate it. Though the birds do their darndest. But it's all like mourning doves and house sparrows. So house sparrows, I feel like, have to play in this Pigeon Godfather movie. Because they're pretty mean to each other. Although the doves, even though doves are, they're mourning doves, like, even though they're pretty dumb, like, just from rescuing them, they're really dumb. Like, they get pretty aggressive on that little feeder. I saw a finch today, which was great. The little house finches live here. I have a couple of videos that I turned into sleep videos where I just kind of filmed the feeder for a while. You put your siblings' lunchbox in there. Oh no, I hope their drink doesn't, like, explode. Here's a banger question for you. Let's go. What is the one thing you want fixed on an immediate basis so that your days and nights are better? I have a whole lot of ideas after the hospital, but ooh, that is a banger question. I'm kind of getting, I would love to not get triggered anymore, which is an impossible thing. But I like, how about I'd love to not trigger myself? Like, I'm thinking about that question and it just goes to like the negative things that are happening that I wish weren't happening, you know? So maybe like the negative thinking I probably have to stop. And I have to stop thinking about certain topics at bedtime. I think I misread your question a little bit because you said days and nights, but I took it as like, what will help you nighttime when you start to freak out? I don't know. What helped you, Philip? Because you said you have that too. Oh, you said you watch TV at night. The usual book collecting, action figures, movies, you like swords and cool antique things. Oh, cool. Eli said hi again. Your sibling's lunchbox. How old is your sibling? That's so funny. Eli is still number 2 somehow. Funny and Insightful has gotten the number 1 crown. Which one is your book collecting channel? Because I think I subscribed to your other channels, but I don't remember book collecting on there. And you know I love talking about books, so I definitely want to, like... Oh, this literally says Real Devil Azazel. So is... Okay, I'm missing a reference, I think. Oh, you just changed the name of it. I'm so confused right now. I'd like to get to at least 7:30. It's like 10 more minutes. Hold on, what's happening? Don't evade, confront. You're strong and won the battle already. I mean, there's so many little battles. I haven't won the war, but you're right, I did win a battle. The dove will probably be more of an enforcer. They're like the dopey machine gun guys that like always get their butts whooped, if you know what I'm saying. You have to go make a video, Eli? Okay. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to stream because I'm at 28% on my phone, but that makes sense. Negative thinking kind of eats up the piece of my mind. Yeah, absolutely. But it like, I haven't found an effective way to like stop it completely. You know, like even in its tracks, like while it's happening. Like I don't mean stopping it, like never do it because it's gonna happen, but like I haven't found a way to like I can distract, but then it comes back. I do have a therapist, but hold on. I have too many uncertainties and you try not to dwell on them. I have to be stricter with myself. Good luck, Eli. Come leave a comment under this that tells us if your sibling finds their lunchbox okay. Because that's kind of hilarious. Do I feel confident enough that I can survive the war? Irrespective of what's ahead of you. What's in the past is in the past. I'm not confident. I'm not, especially with the job situation, the government situation here being so unstable. You know, I feel like we're gonna, like, what else is gonna happen next? You know, like, I've never felt this disrupted in my life. And it's not just the government stuff, it's personal stuff too, but I'm not confident. I'm not. I mean, I want to be, you know, and I'm gonna like fight it out, but I'm so tired of being strong. And everybody loves video games. Oh, we should make a Pigeon Mafia video game. I would buy that. Just having your TV on is better than empty space. Yeah. It's hard sometimes to read before bed. Like I'll read like on my lunch break at work, or like even in the morning when I don't have work, I'll read sometimes because I can't concentrate on it at night. It's like my brain just goes crazy when it's bedtime. Is any of that in your control though? No, that's the problem. The government stuff, why worry when you can't control it? Because my trauma brain is like, you have to prevent bad things from happening, so we're going to think about them ad nauseum, and if we can't come up with them, that's dangerous. And we're going to go into fight or flight. And so on and so on and so on. And I need to like reinforce the different pathways for those thoughts, but like it's hard. It's hard. And this year's made it so exhausting that like I don't have the energy to do it a lot of the time. Don't worry, I do mixed stuff on my videos. Scary. I'm trying music. I'm doing books. I didn't see any book stuff on here, but maybe you have another channel that I don't know about. You understand that? Yeah, exactly. Or whatever. Trying to be supportive. Okay. What was I just gonna do? I was gonna do something. You'll send a book video? Okay. If you expect to control something that's uncontrollable, you're Jesus or Chuck Norris. I am neither of those things. I don't think I'd want to be Jesus. That's a lot of pressure. Chuck Norris, I wouldn't mind. They just karate chop everybody. Charge up my phone. I don't have the thing with me, and it should probably get off of it. Maybe, I mean, I could switch to my laptop, maybe. It's still gonna die, like, because it's just on for so long, like, even if I charge it. I don't think I have my charger over here. Hold on. Let me look. I mean, I'm not going to work tomorrow, so I could just, like, continue it somehow. You're like a long lost friend just there to chat with. I mean, I like these random lives just as much as I like the book ones, because I kind of feel awkward. Like, we get a lot of people that don't want to talk about books, so we end up kind of going off topic anyway. But it has its own charm to it. And I mean, if I hadn't gotten off track with YouTube because of my life, I wouldn't have started the lives and I wouldn't have met you all. So that's kind of fun. And had this like I feel like at its core, and as small as I am as a channel, like it's got like some really positive vibes, you know, positive people here. And that's really amazing. What's that one piece of object or memory that will keep you alive through the hard times? Do I have one? What's my positive shield? My Patronus charm. My Patronus would be an orca, although that would be weird on land, I guess. But I'm happy to meet you too. I mean, I know there's, you know, there's like safety rules, but I'm not like trying to be like that. I'm just trying to like be genuine and honest about it, because I do feel like I can come on here. And there's trolls sometimes, but I do feel like I can come on here when I'm needing that distraction, and it's like a healthy place to be, as long as I don't overdo it. But okay, I haven't ignored your question. Oh, thank you, Tim. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't been on the Facebook. I've also been in the hospital the last week, but I get so many like spam things on Facebook that I haven't really been on it as much, and that I should. So sorry I didn't respond, but yay, I'm so glad you liked the falconry videos. Charlie's doing well. I had to feed her up. I couldn't fly her free when she was in prime weight recently. Too much was going on, so I made her fat a little bit again, and now I've got to work with her and get her back down to flying weight, so I can finally like fly her again. And work with the cowboy hat. Nice. Hold on, I have to go back to it. The one piece of object or memory that will keep you alive through the hard times. It's so hard to like. I want to say my cat, but he's not going to be around forever. And that's extremely traumatic to me. Like, I can't even, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but I'm like, I mean, he is my little man, you know, my little old man, and I love him. But I need to pick something permanent. And honestly, I think orcas kind of are that, even though it's not like a personal object. I love them. They're like a religious experience kind of animal for me, and I haven't seen them in the wild yet. And I have pictures of them everywhere. I don't think you can see any in this shot, but there's like pictures everywhere. Okay, hold on a second. I answered the question. Hold on, I gotta catch up now. You're here all the time? Great, I'll always have someone in the chat. All good, just wanted to say thanks. Well, thanks for stopping in. That's amazing. Michael Myers is showing in my antique cabinet some of my book collection. Oh, you did talk about the skeleton key, yeah. On a serious note, though, what will keep you thriving? I think I need to, like... How do I want to put this? Because I'm tired. A video is made? Okay. I'll refresh your page. I haven't figured out what my purpose in life is, you know? And maybe that's normal, but, like... I think I need to utilize the freedoms that I'm about to have instead of being afraid of them, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Like, I have to look forward to the things that I can do instead of worrying about the things I can no longer do. Like moving the furniture around or redecorating or like whatever animals I want to get. Like, I need to be, I don't know. I need to look forward to things more than dreading things. Does that make sense? And I know that's not specific like you were asking, but I think that'll give me things to do that, if that makes any sense. I'm in Michigan. I will be a falconer in 2026. Yay! I'm about ready to test, but nervous AF. Yeah, for real. Did you see my falconry test videos? Because that thing is long and bonkers. Wait, did you make a short as or what? You said a book video? I don't see anything new. Oh, it's a short video. I don't see it. The last one I see is November 30th on your shorts. Hold on, let me see. And I haven't watched it. It looks scary actually, but I haven't watched it. It kind of makes sense. You want to now set the living space to your interests rather than adjust your preferences to others. Exactly. Watch them both, part one. I'm sorry about part one. I have no idea why it cut out, but hopefully part two was helpful because it was like the whole rest of the test. It's just bonkers. But at least I passed it this long after studying for it. But yeah, a lot of it is like useless information. It's crazy. I don't know if Michigan has similar laws about falconry. So the rules and regulations, I don't think I did that though, actually. It's probably going to be different, but so glad to hear that it's helping people. That video does, both of those actually do pretty well. And I'm glad because I was like, who's going to watch this? But the test is bananas. So like, I wanted to show you. It's a short video. Yeah, I saw you, but, and you're very welcome, Tim. Like, that's so exciting for me. It's a short video. I don't see it. What's it called? Did you make it public? Been studying 2 years. It takes that. Yeah. I was working with someone else's raptors for like 7 years, and I still had to like study hard for it. Like when I first took it cold, it was like a test run, so it didn't count or anything, but like I think I got just below passing, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But like I read that Beebe and Webster textbook almost cover to cover and took the practice test, and that helped. It takes a while. Back to that, I don't know if Funny is still here, but like the pit bulls and pew pews, like it takes longer to get a raptor here than a gun. Like it's crazy. It's so much work. Do you have a muse yet, Tim? Or are you waiting to like take the test and stuff? And all the other components of it. It's so, it's such an interesting thing, and it's December 10th short video. Why don't I see it? I don't see it. But the falconry is such a unique, specific thing, and I get asked a lot of questions about it, including like how to become one and how to. So now, like I'm happy to just have a few videos that where I don't have to remember how to explain it in real time. I can just be like, hey, you can watch this. Sorry, but you have to label your videos apparently. Okay. I still don't see anything. You said it's a book video? I don't see it. There's a Michael Myers on the video? Huh? The last short I see is November 30th. I see 2 30ths, then like a whole bunch of 29s where there's like scream faces and it's scary. Scary looking. But, I mean, the real devil, come on. Do not have a muse, to be honest. You've been a pigeon fancier for 7 years, racing pigeons. Now falconry has become your passion. Hold on to those pigeons, because if you have a hard time getting your bird down, you can give him a bagged pigeon. I don't talk about that much online, but It's funny how, like, we tend to like both sides of it, both the predator and prey. Like I love rabbits, like she hasn't caught a damn rabbit yet, but like I love them, but I also cheer for her when she's hunting. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to fly her this year. Like I'm flying her in the yard and stuff, but like really free fly her. So much stuff is going on. It's crazy. There's these like mews for sale now, and I don't know if they're good or not. I should do a video on them. I forget who makes them, but if you search for like I don't know, I'm kind of a purist in that like I feel like you should build one with the inspection like checklist, because I learned a lot from like building a couple, and it's like a pride thing too. But the for sale ones I think are lighter materials, so I mean if you're Michigan doesn't have many hurricanes, but I don't know if they're enough to like hold down the like I don't know if they're safe exactly. It's a new concept, but I think they're like customizable, and I've been meaning to look into it. Michigan has very strict guidelines, so I'm having it built. If you can afford that, go for it. Still here, just feeling tired, but you don't want to leave yet. Well, I'm at 21%, so I'm gonna have to leave soon. So if you're up for it, just leave it on until I have to go. But if you want to go sleep, go sleep. Go to sleep. It's been almost 3 hours. Doesn't feel like it. That's why I like to do these, because I get thinking too much, and then you guys distract me and say supportive things, and then I'm like, it's okay. I don't think I'm gonna change this room very much, because this is kind of my room anyway. I'm gonna change stuff in the closets so that there's not so much out in this room. You enjoyed being here? Good. I'm just chit chat, not really a topic. If I stream Sunday, which I hoping I can, I wanna unbox this book that I got. Apparently December is a month where not many books come out. So there's not as many giveaways, but I'm still entering them every day. So I have like 7 that haven't gotten here yet. I don't know where they are. But we'll see. Maybe I'll have more by Sunday. Hi, Simon. I post a second video. I know it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Well, I have them sorted by date. The latest should come up. I still don't see it. Are you sure it's on the As channel? Because I have them in order. I'm so confused. I want to like see this book video now. Oh, I was wondering if Mike is making stuff was gonna pop in, but he just did another thing. You're feeling a bit down, but much better now. That's awesome. I'm so glad. How am I? I'm okay. I'm better than I was a week ago, so that's progress. Hello, Nobita. Thank you, Tim. I go by Anna if you don't have to say it, but FlyOn is fine as well. Yeah, it was good to see you. Thank you. I love comments, so let me know which ones are the most helpful, and maybe I'll make some more videos. Well, that's good. Yeah. Thanks, Simon. Oh, Nobita, I do remember you. It's been a little while, I think, but my schedule has been erratic. I was in the hospital. I'm out now. Doing better, but it's been crazy. Remind me what you and I were talking about last time, because I do remember your name now. Yeah, just chatting is good sometimes. I don't know. I'm like so like frumpy over here, like leaning on the wall, like sliding out of frame. All right, I'm at 20%. I started at like 80 something though. For 3 hours, that's not bad. Am I wearing any makeup? I technically am. It's really bad lighting. I got a new lipstick that I didn't need. I have a little bit of blush on, a little bit of concealer, and a little bit of eyeshadow. Where did it go? I had the eyeshadow sitting here. What the hell? My scrunchie was on that. Where'd it go? It's a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. That was a politician discussion. Oh, we had that again today a little bit, but because this is just kind of a, hey, I'm here. Where is that? This is going to drive me crazy. Did it fall on the floor? Okay. This bed likes to eat things. Aha! Ha! Okay. This is the eyeshadow. I know it's backwards, sorry. It's a ColourPop Super Shock called Vega. Since you asked, lovely, lovely. I am a different person from the other day, no kidding. That was the worst day of this whole experience, I think. And I just kind of like phased out at the end and left. Like I was spiraling down. And I kept looking at myself like, I don't even recognize myself. Like I look a wreck. But I was desperately trying to like cling to the surface. And similar to now, you know, I'm streaming like, okay, well, now there's people in the house, but I'm much more like aware. I don't, that wasn't the word I meant to say, but like, it's more peaceful in my head. Like I'm able to kind of think on a more normal level instead of low down, like that. I can even see it like in my demeanor. I'm like, wow, I'm like actually laughing and like smiling and stuff. There's a picture in the first video, the last Dragon Lord picture of the book. Huh? All I see is a short called November 30th, 2025. I'm really confused. Okay. Let me go back to the chat though, because I don't know if I'm gonna find this video. You'll have to like maybe tag me in it in the comment or something on your video, because I don't think it'll let you here. It looks very natural. I wasn't even sure you were wearing any. I try to at least wear like concealer or something, but the lighting is kind of, but thank you for that first of all. But the lighting is poor and that's fine. So it doesn't really show up very much. I'm not, you know, clearly not doing anything big and crazy, but there's no filter on. It's just the lighting is bad lighting and a little bit of concealer and, you know, a couple other things, but not much. Okay. You were getting worried, yeah. Hey, funny, I was wondering where you went. Dude, I get it. I'm neurodivergent and my head is a roller coaster. Yup. Most days you can't think straight. Exactly. Had to go and find the adapter for your partner who's driving you nuts. Fair. Never mind, I'll just get more videos on books later. Then it'd be awesome. Take a break for now. I gotta work on my labels. Go for it. Yeah. I'm actually surprised to see you recognize me because it's been a whole month when I came to your live. I had to like sound out your name when I met you, and it's a unique name. So I do remember. I just don't remember the context, even though you said like politics or whatever. I don't remember the whole conversation, but I'm surprised how many people I do recognize because not many people are here for every live. So, yeah, I love when people come back and it sticks in my brain somehow. I don't know why. But please don't be offended if I forget somebody. Simon, I feel like I should. I don't remember, like, I kind of remember a Simon, but I don't remember the rest of your screen name. I'm assuming since you're asking that you have been here before. Well, Philip, you've been here for, like, the last 4 in a row or something. And the really, like, I think the last 3 were pretty dark, honestly. Yes, yeah. There was a Simon. I can't remember, I'm sorry. After I just said I'm remembering so many. It's okay, I believe you were here about a month ago. See, it depends, like, how many comments I read from you as well. Yeah, I see you, Philip. Yeah, I have 16%, so I'm gonna have to go soon. I don't want to, but I never want to at the end of these. I don't know. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Yep. So Simon, when you were here last, we were probably talking about books, right? For the on a Sunday stream. Nothing is as dark as what's underneath the bed frame when you're searching for an iPhone adapter. That's another thing about living alone. I can never find my phone. I need to, like, be able to say, okay, Google or something. Like, I need to set it up so that I can voice activate it because I can never find my phone. Yes, we were talking about books. Okay. I'm at 15% now, so it's gonna die in a sec. It doesn't, like, stay at once it's at that low. I should be streaming Sunday about books. If I don't, it's not because I'm in the hospital, hopefully. It's because I'm doing stuff with friends or whatever. I'm glad you subscribed, Nobita. I don't know why it didn't recommend any. I didn't have a live on Sunday, but I did have other lives, and I did post some videos. Even while I was in the hospital, I had some scheduled. So I don't know why. Make sure you have, like, the bell icon with, like, the lines around it to, like, that means you get the notifications. I think other times it doesn't. Otherwise, it doesn't show you. All right, if I disappear, it's from my phone, not from y'all. You can't select the phone, Harry. The phone finds you. You're still here? It's 4:47 a.m. in Dubai. How are you sleeping and texting, though, at the same time? Thanks, Philip. Yeah, I'll be... I don't know. I mean, I may stream tomorrow. Like, just depending on how I'm feeling, you know, because it's like a pick-me-up. I'm so fortunate to have that, you know? But Philip, if you do lives, vertical lives get more views than horizontal lives. I don't know why, but I get way more people all over the place in the world for the vertical lives. Just that little bit makes a difference. I don't know why. No, I got your Harry Potter reference. Oh, thanks, Simon. You just subscribed. I'll try to memorize your name because it also, I think I said this already. It depends on how many comments you've made. Like, I'm reading your name each time, you know, even though I don't read it out loud. Okay, that's fine. Okay, good. Should stream when you feel like. Don't give a duck. Was that it? I'm literally writing down pit bulls and pew pews. That was hilarious. That made me laugh so hard. I need to write down your screen name with it so that I remember who said it. Explorer's going to sleep. Yes, please do. Simon Bellamondo. Save my profile picture in mind. You'll come back tomorrow. I can barely see your profile picture, but I will open your channel and try to look at it. I appreciate that, Simon. I'm like, you're like coming. I wish I could remember. I'll remember you now. I'll remember you now. Your battery is low? Yeah, me too. 11%. Should I just get off now? Oh, I see. Okay, explore with A's? A's? Aze? I don't know. All right. I should go. Which would be a hilarious predicament if you write funny and insightful and pit bulls and pew pews. Pit bulls and pew pews. I'm totally gonna do it. Yeah, I should sign off. It just went down to 10%, which means it's probably gonna go to 5% any second. Well, you all have been lovely. Please, please, please join me for another one. I may stream tomorrow. Like, I just kind of feel like doing it lately. I don't know. And we'll see how tomorrow goes. Yes, go ahead, Nobita. I need to leave in a minute because my phone is about to die. But yes, please do. And please, I hope I see you on another live, like, earlier so I can talk to you guys more. Thanks, Funny. I appreciate that. 9%. We're running out of time, Nobita. Hurry. Hurry, hurry. And Simon, please come back so I can remember you next time. I remember you this time. Remember you for next time. Philip, you're in the brain. I'm not going to forget who you are. Funny and insightful. I won't forget who you are either because I'm going to write you down. Hugs and love to all of you. You've been lovely. Some of you who aren't here, but were, thank you. Yay, Simon will be back. Again, I will try Sunday evening for me. I do have one book unboxing so far. There should be more coming. I'm going to update my lists. I'm all like out of date and stuff. So we'll see. Nobita, we're at 7%. Where's your question? I'm probably going to get cut off in the middle of talking about it. We'll be back usually, hopefully. Hey, that's a good motto, actually. Take care, you too. All of y'all. I'll be back. Yes, so will I. I'm gonna wait like a few more seconds to see if I really want to. It's at 2:57. I really want to get it to 3 hours, but it's not gonna happen. 6%. 6%. Okay, I gotta go. So, thanks for chatting, y'all. Thanks for your support. Thanks for making me laugh. I will see you very soon. Okay. Okay. I don't want to go, but I have to, because you're lovely. All right.